Hi, I'm Mike Atkins with Afinia Label. Afinia specializes in high-speed full-color inkjet systems. We are a company that really focuses in the color label space. There are a lot of companies that deal with label printing, monochrome, and other types of solutions. We really focus in full color. We bring everything together, so everything from the label printing to finishing systems, and now the label media itself. This year at Print 17, we're featuring a new Memjet solution that has the Sirius-based engine. It allows us to put high-speed label printing in line with a finisher that allows us to create labels printed, cut, slit, finished at up to 60 feet per minute. The real appeal of this system is we're able to bring all of these components into one mini digital press that somebody can basically bring in-house and start using at under $70,000, which is a pretty impressive price point. This is very comparable to systems that cost 3-4 times as much. Typically at the show here we're seeing a couple of different types of customers. We see companies that are in the print business and they're looking at this to augment what they're doing on their larger presses. Our other market, which I think is probably even better, is the actual manufacturers themselves that want to bring label printing in-house and move away from outsourcing their labels. We do a lot of work with companies that are in manufacturing of chemicals, especially sanitation, janitorial chemicals. A lot of times they are manufacturing the same product for several distributors under different names. Bringing label printing in-house allows them to fulfill those orders as they come in. They don't have to carry a lot of inventory of pre-printed labels, makes them a lot more flexible. One of the companies I work with had indicated that they picked up, upon bringing in a press, they were able to pick up 20% new business because of the ability to print labels on demand. That's another really good advantage of this type of equipment, is that it's set up in the way that it's about as simple to operate as desktop publishing. So it doesn't require a real special skill set. Typically we do recommend that they have graphic capability, a graphic arts department, a marketing department, someone who can use programs like Illustrator. But if they have that, the operation of the equipment is fairly straightforward. The speed all works into the cost of ownership. There are systems out there that you can use to print labels in-house, but if you're getting a yield of 8 feet a minute, 6 feet a minute versus 60 feet a minute, that's a lot more time that you have that particular employee printing labels. And it doesn't make you as flexible depending on the volume of labels you have to produce in a day. We have an offline finisher that we are showing here that allows people to print rolls as they need. The nice thing about the offline finisher is it's a plotter-based system, which means that they don't have to have a die. It gives them the flexibility of creating any kind of label, any shape or size that they can actually draw on the screen, they can turn into a finished product. That's a really great option for companies that already are printing labels through the traditional flexographic means, because they can use that as a proof. They can actually walk into a business and have something already done to show, in order to show their capability and win business. But it's also something that allows them to provide much shorter run labels than they would have to do if you had to buy a traditional die. If you needed to do runs of 100 or 200 or 1,000, that digital capability allows them to basically print labels in any kind of run.